Hey, what's up, guys? It's Postal for Hire here, and I'm bringing you a domination on firing range here with the G11. Yes, sir. And this is, I think, the second game I've ever used this gun. I believe I go 91 and 5. I am using high kill streaks, but I don't understand. That's one thing I want to touch on this. Besides you, is people's thoughts on kill streaks. For example, I've got a 49 and 0 flawless going up with high kill streaks, TDM. Going up on Machinima soon, and I know there's going to be a lot of people hating, like, oh my god, what's with it was all kill streaks. You know what I mean? People bitch and complain about that shit. And then you think about it, and I think about it, I'm like, if that was C-Nanners doing it, everybody'd be like, oh man, that's fucking C-Nanners for you, dude, he's a beast. You know what I mean? And that's just how the community gets stirred up and shit like that. There's so many haters, and unless you have, a reputation or something, it's just ridiculous. But, I'm looking so fly with my G11 right now, and I'm having me some fun with it. I don't know what the hell to do with this scope, but I do pretty well in this. I get a few gunners and I think one dogs, and I have some fun with it. I'm really not too sure what streaks I'm running. My typical try-hard streaks are usually the Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and dogs. I know a lot of people like to use the other one, but I don't like using the whole, whatever the hell you call it, that other Chopper Gunner thingy, whatever. I don't even know what the name is. I don't think I've ever even used it. And I just don't feel like being out of the game that long. If I got that other copter, that's what, 40 seconds out of the game, and then calling the chopper gunner, that's another 40 seconds. That's a whole lot of time. I'm stacking up kills, but I'm not playing a game, and that's not fun to me. Some people like it, some don't. And I'm gonna speed up some of this video. I do prestige at the end of this, so this was a really nice way to end a beautiful prestige. 91 and 5 is nothing to look down on. I mean, fucking what's his name? White Boy got so much hype and everything off of his 90 and 2 or whatever, but I think it was 90 and 2, something like that, and with all the chopper gunners tearing ass up on Afghan, if I recall correctly. So this shouldn't be too much different. But the one thing that I do is I like putting up numbers like this in regular domination. I'm not one of those tries to be a fucking beast on fucking ground war. I don't worry about kill whoring like that. I like to get in here, mess around, goof around with buddies, take a couple objectives. I'm more of like a slayer. I like to cover people. So sometimes you'll see me with maybe one cap and like 6 to 8 defends, or sometimes you'll see me with like 3 or 4 caps and a couple defends. It just depends on how I want to play and what gun I'm using. So one thing I do want to mention to you guys, which is obviously going to be a video that I'm going to be putting up on Machinima here soon as well, is right before this, the very first game where I used the G11, I go 83 and 3, and it's obviously an epic game. It's a really good. That's what, almost a 30 KD, so that's always good. But the reason why I chose that game to put on Machinima besides this one is because I really encountered one of the biggest fucking fails I've ever seen. So, just catch this. It's like 30 kills in one. I die. I'm running back. I get the second gunner. And I get in there and I call it in. I get like 5 kills. And then my motherfucking controller died on me. I was like, I panicked. I just froze. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I didn't know what to do. And I believe I have it all recorded. Not in like theater, but I think I actually have the whole. If it actually shows up on the screen, it'll show, please reconnect controller. And that's like the biggest fucking fail ever. Because the final outcome of that game is an 83 and 3. And I had another 30 seconds left on that gunner, which would have easily got me to 100 and plus kills. That would have been a 100 plus game with only 3 deaths, which would have been amazing. And what pissed me off even more is the fucking chopper gunner that wasn't even shooting for 30 seconds survived somehow. And I was like, damn it! I was so pissed knowing that I was that close to a game that was 103. That would have been sexy. I don't care if anybody bitch about the kill streaks or not. That would have been epic for regular domination. And so I do some work with this gun. I've really fallen in love with this gun. I'd really rate it high. If I had to put my top 5 guns in order, it would probably be the Galil, the G11, the AK-47, generally with extended mags, is probably the best attachment for it. Red dot's not even too bad, but, Then I'd probably do the FAMAS and then the AK-74. I don't see what people see in the AK-74. It's a great Russian gun. Maybe even okay at mid-range. But unless I can be confident getting somebody across the map or something, I won't do it. I mean, all the guns I mentioned prior to, you throw the red dot sight on the FAMAS, it's pretty accurate at distance. You know, the AK-47, accurate against not the commando, but the Galil. And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys is just because it's a fucking beast mode gun up close does not mean it's a good gun. It does not mean that should be the gun you're using. And if I get 2 games back to back with this gun, 83-3 and a 91-5, if that doesn't give you a big fucking hint that you might want to try this gun out over something else, I don't know what will. And you know, I had some fun with this. One thing I wanted to ask you guys too is you know, I got on in Code Magic. You know, he hit me up, and he was apparently out. He was in theater, and I sent him an invite, and he gets in there. He's like, dude, I was just watching your 91-5, and I'm like, he's like, it was intense, dude. I love the action in it. And I'm like, thank you. And the whole question behind this is I want to know what you guys think about the whole, you know, people watching your videos, seeing your recent games, and, you know, all that shit. Do you think that's like creeper status? Do you feel like you've been violated, you know, out of the normal, you know, when, you know, it's different, daddy's not home. So, you know, do you guys feel like abused, or if it's, you know, invasion of privacy? What do you feel when you know that people can just come check out your ratings and everything like that? I know it's pissed a few people off. Shaggy got caught boosting. Apparently, you know, I've heard people have been abused by it, like Hutch, and I've just from what I've heard. So apparently there have been, you know, a few mishaps with that. So do you think that you know, it's a fair thing? Do you think people should be able to, you know, turn that off or block it? Certain people aren't allowed to view. I think it should be optional. I don't think it should just be an automatic, that's how it has to be kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm just curious. I want to know your guys' feedback on it, because that's exactly what I wanted to know, because, you know, he came out of nowhere. I'm like, wow. And then I've got subs that, you know, check out my stuff all the time, and, you know, it doesn't really bother me too much. I probably wouldn't change it anyways, but I know a lot of people are bothered by it, and, you know, it's fucked over a lot of people. But I don't know. I just want your personal opinion on it, and, you know, get back to me. And we'll speed this last chapter up, and we will be prestiging right after this. It'll be my 3rd prestige. I've got 7 classes open now. High five. Shut the fuck up. Dude, it's like exactly 7 in the morning. Oh, hey, honey. Okay, that's understandable. And she's mad at me. Oh, what else is new, right? It's okay. I'm in a chopper gun. I'm stacking up kills, honey. Be proud of me. So I'm getting some kills. So I hope this game was entertaining for you guys. I want to know what you guys think about the G11, and I want to know what you guys think about the whole people being able to see your stats and everything like that, and, you know, just being vulnerable like that. You know what I mean? Take me. So get back to me, guys. Leave it down in the comments. Like the video if you want to support me. Get it.